Hello, this is the daily for Thursday, October 15th, 2020. The first card that comes up for the energy for today is the Hierophant. So, as we know with the Hierophant card, this is definitely talking about trying to get into your balance, trying to get things under control, trying to get things organized in a way that's going to make things easier. Some of you are also preparing for the weekend. So, you're wanting to get all the major things or frustrating things out of the way so that you can definitely move forward, so that you can definitely feel like you've accomplished things and got things taken care of, so that when the weekend comes, you can do what it is you want to do. Right now, you're spending this time and energy trying to please other people, whether it's your boss, whether it's your partner, whether it's your family, whoever. But right now, today, and some of tomorrow is going to be about taking care of things, getting things getting things organized, getting things under control. So when we talk about trying to find the balance here with the Hierophant, it is also speaking of relationships. And this relationships card is going to talk about understanding somebody, hearing what they say, maybe not agreeing with somebody says, but at least hearing them, trying to understand their point of view on something. A lot of you today are going to focus on what somebody's behavior is, but you're also going to look to see if their actions match their words. It's really important to understand when somebody means what they say or says what they mean, their actions will follow it. If you have someone in your life right now who you're dealing with and they can only speak the words, but they cannot put the actions to it, that is somebody that you would want to consider to eliminate, avoid, or not give so much of your time or attention to. Today, on October 15th, Thursday, a lot of you are going to have a very, I want to say a setback feeling. You're going to feel as if something has been set back. Today, the energy is going to come across as feeling like, I was doing okay, but now I had to take a step back. Or my finances were getting better, and now I just had to pay something big out. A lot of you are going to say that you thought things were going okay for a minute, and now it seems like something's turning around, but it's not. In fact, it is a transformation that is coming abroad. Because of the Mercury retrograde that's going on right now, you may be experiencing problems with your equipment, your electronics, things of that nature, whether it's your TV, your telephone, sending messages, maybe messaging the wrong person by accident. Some of you really got to be careful today, trying to send out messages that may be private for only one person's eyes to see, yet you send it to the wrong person. So be really careful with what you're doing with electronics, okay? Because we are in the Mercury retrograde. It is very strenuous for many. For some of you, the opposition, meaning the opposite person, the person who you're focused most on, is definitely trying to figure you out right now. They're trying to figure out what it is that your motive is, or what it is that you're trying to accomplish, or maybe for some of you, it is somebody who is stalking, watching, creeping around, trying to see what you're not telling them. And for some of you, it could be you trying to reach and see what somebody's not telling you. See, there's a lot of trust issues going on right now, and things are going to get heightened as we go further into this retrograde. As things get heightened to a level, sometimes a level that you can't even control. So be really careful with that. There's also going to be an opportunity here for you to expose someone about what they did or what they said or what had happened a long time ago. Somebody may have been covering something up for quite some time around you, and you know this. Or somebody wants to pretend that they're more than what they are. For some of you, you may have been asked to give a reference of a job or somebody's performance at a job because their real boss won't give it to them, but they're asking you to help them so that they can obtain another job. That may help this person temporarily to get into a new spot, but it will not help them in the long run because they need to own their shit and clean something up. For some of you, you know who this person is. They call out of work a lot. They don't try to do what they're supposed to do. They're not very responsible. Everything is not a game. There's a time to have fun and there's a time to be serious and responsible. So make sure you speak this to that person, whoever that may be. First card is going to be for air signs. Air signs, your card, in fact, is the Seven of Swords. So air signs, as today goes by, you are going to try to look into something. You're going to try to learn more about a situation. It doesn't have to so much be education or books or reading, which it could be for some of you. But it's more about a situation that has to do with a love partner relationship. It's that you're not accepting the answers that you were given. They don't seem to jive. They don't make 4. 2 and 2 is not giving you 4. Therefore, you are going to investigate yourself. You're going to find out exactly the truth of a matter or a situation. Somebody may have given you a half-truth, not a whole. So be careful, air signs. Fire signs, your card today is, in fact, the Two of Swords. So Two of Swords is making a decision, having to cut someone out of your life, or making the decision, having to cut out a bad habit that you are still doing. So fire signs, this is your card today. This is also talking about having a focus on something exactly, knowing what you want and making that very clear. Of knowing what you want also makes you know what you don't want. So today you have your eyes set on something, your sights set, and you're going to achieve that target. You're going to achieve that goal. It's coming. Water signs. Yours is, in fact, the Five of Pentacles. So water signs, either you or your partner is lurking around, snooping, stalking, watching, trying to find something out. Maybe trying to find something out that doesn't even exist. Some of you may be accusing somebody of cheating, or they may be accusing you of cheating, when in fact it's not the case. Somebody's just being very secretive. Somebody's not wanting you to know what the left hand's doing. The right hand won't know what the left hand's doing. But somebody is definitely laying low right now too. You may not be hearing from somebody. They may be very, very still. They may not be communicating or responding to you. They're laying very low. They're waiting for the perfect time. Water signs. Earth signs. You, in fact, have the Star card. Earth signs. Whatever you're trying to manifest, you're going to put your power and energy into it. You're definitely going to take your thoughts and your energies from the universe, from God, from Spirit. It is going to reflect through you. It is going to then be put out into the earth. Once you begin this manifestation, things are going to definitely get more balanced for you in a new kind of way. Now, some of you, since all the elements are done, some of you here that are come to this channel, we're looking for a particular answer. Some of you know, in fact, that what your question is, now listen carefully, what your question is that you have about someone, maybe about the feelings they have towards you, maybe it's about what they're thinking. The answer falls within this card, because as we sit here with the Queen of Wands, some of you are dealing with somebody who's literally blowing smoke, which means they're trying to gaslight you. They're trying to make you believe in them, even though what they're trying to make you believe is not truth. For some of you, you may be dealing with somebody of love, somebody who has a passion for you, somebody who thinks of you day and night, somebody who's definitely wanting to show you the love that they have, but there's a delay. See the white sash? There's a delay. But it is coming in towards you for some of you. Some of you thought something wouldn't work out or wouldn't be possible, but the magic in the wand, the magic is being created now as we speak. There has been a lot of opportunities in your past, present, and coming in your future for you to be able to create the love and desire that you're looking for with a partner, because they too will step in and step up and give everything that they have in order to make this work. Your next card for the room is, in fact, the Six of Wands. So where this card is concerned, the Six of Wands talks about you sharing your ideas, you giving your opinion to somebody, helping somebody to get through a hard time or a struggle. A lot of you are being very much dependent on, there is a lot of weight on your shoulders. There's also other people waiting to communicate. It's almost like you feel like you don't have enough time to address everyone's issues. For some of you, you may be performing or doing a performance. A lot of people are coming to see you. A lot of people are supporting you, encouraging you. And a lot of people feel a lot of energy of respect for you. The last card that comes in is the Nine of Cups for today's energy, again for October 15th, 2020, Thursday. A lot of you are trying to ground yourself. A lot of you are trying to make sense of something. A lot of you are definitely keeping things in the rear or the rear view where they belong, and you're looking forward to what can come, to what can be manifested out. Some of you are dealing with water signs. Some of you are dealing with earth signs. Some of you are dealing with air signs. Some of you, in fact, could be dealing with fire signs because as you see this challenge right here, a lot of you may be dealing with challenges with a fire sign. There may be challenges so much that you're trying to get somebody to see things through your eyes. You're trying to get somebody to feel things through your heart. But you have to understand, other people see, feel, and hear things through their own ways. If you and I were to walk down the same street in a big city, your perception and my perception of what we saw would be different, even though we walked down the same street together at the same time. So understand that sometimes, and it's okay, that somebody doesn't always see things the way that you do. But sometimes it's worth taking a look at the vision that they have and the way they're seeing things. You may learn something from them, or vice versa, they may learn from you. So this is today's daily for Thursday, October 15th, 2020.